Hi there, this is Penelope, and this is a short video covering test material and exam material for MG5004 or DE5418. And this question, this problem, is looking at integrating where we're using a trig substitution. And you would use this technique for any integration where you have the form 1 over, oops, that's a funny theta, where A, B and C are constants. Now you're given this, but just remember that it's coming from a triangle where in this particular case we're looking at theta over 2, and we're saying that tan, we're given that tan theta over 2 is equal to t, which means it must be there, must be t, and 1 must be there, which means your hypotenuse must be 1 plus t squared. This means then sine theta over 2 is equal to t over the square root of that hypotenuse, and that cos theta over 2 is equal to 1 over that hypotenuse. Now, if you rearrange those, if you use the double angle formulas, then you can work out that sine theta is equal to 2t over 1 plus t squared, and similarly for cos theta, it's equal to 1 minus t squared over 1 plus t squared, and d theta is equal to 2 dt over 1 plus t squared. Now all of this is given to you in your formula sheet, but that's just a repeat there. So as an example, let's look at finding the integral of 1 over cos x. So substitute away, so let's write in there that that's equal to, now cos, 1 over cos, that just means we have to flip it, so it's 1 plus t squared over 1 minus t squared, because that's 1 over cos, so that's the flip of cos, so we've done that. We're going to multiply that by dx, which is 2 dt over 1 plus t squared. Now you see what happens, that cancels and that cancels, and we're left with finding the integral of 2 over 1 minus t squared dt, which we can do now by resolving into partial fractions. So let's do this over the side. 2 over 1 minus t squared is going to be broken down into, now that factorizes 1 minus t and 1 plus t. So 2 is equal to a times 1 plus t plus b times 1 minus t. And working that through gives us that a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 1. So then our integral becomes the integral of 1 over 1 plus t plus 1 over 1 minus t dt. That's a straightforward natural log integration. So it's the natural log of 1 plus t minus, now just be careful here, it's the natural log of 1 minus t and that's minus because of this minus here. We've got an extra minus sign, so we can combine those and write it as a division. Don't forget plus c. So now we need to go back and make that substitution that we started with, that t equals tan alpha over 2. So that becomes natural log of 1 plus tan alpha over 2 over 1 minus tan alpha over 2 plus c.